Hey, how are ya? Thanks for coming back. Thank you for coming to my channel. You have reached Elsie at 10 of Cups Tarot. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Anything you need to know about this reading is down in the description. I usually leave some information there so I don't have to talk for 15 minutes before I start the reading. So your daily grind is just not based on any particular energy. This is just a message for whoever needs to hear it, and it happens on a daily basis. I just do the energy based on the information I'm getting from Spirit at the time. If it does not resonate with you, it is not your reading. So no need to get mad, no need to get upset, no need to do any of that. Just click on the X. That would be the best thing for you to do because it's not your reading. So I am going to call in gods and goddesses. If I could call in Archangel Michael and Uriel for guidance, please, in this reading. If I could also have the holders of the pure white light to bless me and keep me safe as I do this reading. Your presence is always welcome, and I thank you for keeping me safe as I open the connection to Spirit. Spirit, I thank you for this beautiful gift that you've given me to share with the collective today. And I am asking for inspiration. I'm asking for messages that someone out here needs to hear. What is the message for the collective, Spirit, for this daily grind for the 10th of December? Now, the daily grind information, this is, I don't know, probably a week, I guess is what you're looking at for the daily grind sessions. Chances are if it's going to materialize, it's going to be in a week. Could be in a year, but chances are it's usually around the week mark. Okay, so the daily grind, we are going to start with, I'm using the one of my favorite tarot decks, which is the, what am I calling it? My mind's just gone blank. It's too many readings today, I think. So it is the Steampunk Tarot. That's what it is. I love the depictions on here. So that's what we're going with today. All right. So two more shuffles is what I'm hearing. So, oh, what's on the bottom of the deck? Woo! Yeah, 10 of Cups. That's us. We are the cuppies, right? Okay. All right. And then I'm going to cut to do. First card is the card with all the energy for the overall reading. So what I usually do is I do a 5-card spread, and that is the past energy, 5 cards, another 5 card, and that is for the current energy, and then there is a an 11 card upside down pyramid that I do for the future. Okay, so right here we are starting out with the Magician. So somebody is listening to their intuition, or they're not listening to their intuition, and the Magician is being thrown here at us to let us know that we all are intuitive. So whether you are a water sign or an earth sign, or whether or not you have water in your chart, because by the way, we probably all have water in our chart at some point, whether or not you are someone who is feels things or sees things, we all do have the ability to listen to our gut, and that is our intuition. So this is a message here in the past here. That is the universe laid that card, and that is the Magician. That reminds you that you do have your intuition. And so when it comes to whether or not you are going to be socializing with people, you're going to use your intuition as well. And the Magician is saying, when you meet somebody, use your intuition. You just never know who you're going to meet, who's going to have the energy that you need, and that you may not be single for very long. So if you're looking for a relationship, it's really good to be social. It's good to be in this party mode, right? Just be sure that the people that you are with, you know, are used to your energy, and you like to be in their energy. Just be comfortable with the people that you're with. So using your intuition in a group setting, and you know, if you want to stay single, that's cool. I mean, there's nothing at all wrong with staying single. This though comes into play though. When you decide to be single and you're really not trying not to get attached to anybody, it can be hard to not get your heart broken or break somebody else's heart, and therein lies the problem. But it looks like in the past year you probably had some issues with you know, staying up at night, being, you know, depressed and sad, and things weren't going your way. Card on the bottom of the deck is, why isn't that focusing? There we go. 7. So being a little bit defensive. Okay, so this is the past energy. Using your intuition, going out, being social, wanting to stay single. a little bit of heartbreak. Maybe that's what made you single. But it looks like the end of your pain is here. So in the past, it looks like you have tied up some loose ends. So let's go forward to the present here. Yep. Putting down those burdens one by one. Look at this. All the conversation, the bad things people have said to you, the mean things, those things that stuck in your back like a knife, those mean things, those are all swords. So that's communications and things people may have said to you. These are wands. These are actions. This is things people did to you. So look at you just throwing down all your burdens. Good for you. Good for you, because that's what we need to go into the new year. We just need to clean our karma. We need to go let those people go in light and love and let them deal with somebody else, because it's not your people. You know, I do see the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands here, putting down, you know, all those things that people said to you that kept you up at night. And then the Ten of Wands putting down all those heavy burdens has really caused you to be exhausted. So spiritually, physically, mentally exhausted. I don't know what went down here, but somebody has really been through a lot of stuff. They have been through a lot of things. They're exhausted. They're still looking for their person. They're still looking for which road to take. They're not sure which road they should take in love. You know, the thing is that the Page of Wands is the one who's been, you know, hurt, and the one who wants to take a different path in love. So the Page of Wands is coming with messages of love and passion, and it is really good for the Page of Wands. Not really good, I'm sorry. What I meant to say is that the Page of Wands is someone who's younger than you, or you are younger than them, one of the two. Page of Wands. And you know what? The universe is telling you that it's time for you to rest. Okay, this person here has got their hand on the sword. That leads me to believe that they've been hurt a lot. It is in the past here, and it's right above this card. These ones came out together like this. So I get it. I get that you've still got your sword at the ready here. You're waiting for someone else to hurt you. But I think that it is it's okay to say that all of this pain and strife and sadness is over now. It's all come to a culmination, and I don't think there's anything else that you need to worry about. So except for the Ten of Cups, because it's at the bottom of the deck. So at some point you're going to experience that, right? Okay, so that is the present and the past. It looks like there's been some hard times, you having to take a different path, choosing another path, and just being sad about having to take that path. So it could have been a relationship that broke up because it did leave you single. Maybe you're just trying to stay single, or maybe you are single because your heart got broken. It could very well be. And it did end up in you finally releasing the burdens of all the mean things, awful, you know, up in your head things that you were going through. So going forward into the future then. Right. Why not? Right? We are going into the future with our intuition at the ready, right? It is time for you, my friend, to use your intuition. You could be a Pisces. You could be, because that is the card of Pisces, you could be someone who is just really intuitive. And maybe you were not using your intuition in the past, but I have a feeling that you have learned over time to use your intuition because it really does benefit you. So your intuition is telling you and that there is love and romance on the horizon. The Knight of Cups is the knight that brings loving, emotional, deep messages. They bring this information to you to ready you for something like this, for the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups can be, you know, he's the emotional guy, so he can be a someone who is emotionally available. He can also be someone who is emotionally unavailable at times. He is deep, he thinks deep, he loves hard, he's romantic, but he also can be emotional, very emotional in his outbursts. So the double-edged sword, so to speak, with the King of Cups is that it can be a little hard to take because the King of Cups is so emotional, he can tend to be negative. And it's really hard to deal with if you are a person who, like me, who has to keep your head in the positive, because you're always taking in energy from others, especially if you're an empath. Looky here. Looks like somebody here has got themselves a new start. It could be a new start with the King of Cups. Could very well be. Maybe it's just a new start. You know, maybe you're just kind of done with the way you used to do things. Maybe it's just time for you to have a brand new start, and just trust your intuition and go forward using that. Perhaps that's something you haven't done before. Ah, nice. So going forward, looks like there's some love in the way. You're going to have to step over it or jump over it or let it catch you. One of the two. It really is up to you, but you're the one making the rules here, because you are the fool. You are the one who no one has written on now. You've got a clean slate. You've come forward with your new start, and it looks like you're bumping right into love. So if you're interested in really deep, beautiful start of a new relationship, it's here, you guys. Here it is for you. It can be confusing though, because I have a feeling, because you're this single person here who's single and adorable and who really knows her money and is almost at the brink, or is just sort of on the edge of being super successful and a business person and bringing in your own pentacles. It's going to cause a lot of people to see the change in your energy, and it's going to cause a lot of people to come forward, because you have turned into this beacon in the night, right? So you've turned into this light that's in a dark room, and people are, oh, look, there's the light, let's go see it. So it could very well be. Now there is a Queen of Cups here. That being said, we do have a king and a queen who are both, you know, they are both the king of cups. This can mean that there is a soulmate connection on the way. Just please, if you really don't know what a soulmate connection is, please just go see my video. It's called Karmic's Soulmate Twin Flame, and it sort of tells you the difference of all of them. So could very well be that there is a soulmate connection here. The cards, when they're usually bookends like that, when they have the same sign, it's a possibility. Okay, 3 cards left in this reading here. 3 cards left. Wow. Wow. Holy, if this is your reading, bravo to you. Something cool is going down for you soon. You're going to go into hermit mode after you become single. If you trip onto this love, after all this confusion here, you are going to be going into hermit mode. You have a lot to think about. You have to decide whether you want to stay single, abundant all by yourself, or if you want to carry on a relationship, which is possibly a soulmate relationship. Soulmates are people who have really worked hard. They've worked hard on themselves, and now they are looking for their counterpart who has also done all the hard work. So you guys are both healed. You've gone to your ends of the country, your ends of the world. You've healed, and now you're come back together. And because you are both healed, it works. If you get together and it doesn't heal, it's the opposite. It's really awful. It could be nightmarish. As one of our members put down, it can be really nightmarish if you try to force the ending. So yeah, hermit mode, that's where you're going to find, you're going to take in your intuition. You're going to follow your intuition. You're also going to speak with spirit. You're going to connect to spirit and find out what's going on. Because check this out, your last 2 cards. Your wishes are coming true with your soulmate. So if you do know who this person is, you may not have met them yet, but if you do know who this person is, I mean, the 6 of Cups card is about a soulmate. It's about a water sign. It's about, well, I wouldn't say it's about a water sign. I would say it's about deep rooted love. So deep romantic love. Someone is really, really very deep. That can be someone who is a water sign. So that would be the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be the crab. The crab will run away screaming if it gets too emotional too fast. So just know that and take it from where it comes. 9 of Cups here. So we've got more cups, more emotion. This whole reading has been about emotion. I'm just going to ask, what am I going to ask? Hang on a second here. I'm just going to ask about the 2 energies in this reading here. I'm going to use my animal spirit cards, and I'm going to see if I can get any energy on the 2 readings. And so maybe we'll give a little bit of information about the personality type of the person that you'll be meeting, your new start, the one that you'll fall in love with, or perhaps fall in love with the one that may be your soulmate. Spirit, we just need a couple of cards, please. One for the person who's watching and one for their person. Okay. We've got the lamb and we've got the bat. So the lamb is really gentle. The lamb is really very gentle and kind. The lamb is kind of spiritual. I'm just going to get the book. Hang on, guys. I just don't want to miss anything for you. So, still getting to know the cards. So this is the lamb. The lamb, you can see this is the alchemical sign for earth here. So this is an earth energy. And so I'm going to look up the earth energy for a lamb. It says here it's peaceful, prophetic, and patient, right? Because the lamb is really very kind and sweet and loving. It does indicate here that, oh, the lamb is the bearer of important information, of an important message. Contents can be heard. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. If you want to know who this person is, I suggest you get into meditation. It does indicate here that this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence, truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. And then this is the energy of the bat. The bat, you can see the alchemical sign for air. The line is up at the top there. And I am going to look for the energy of the bat. Bat, please. There we go. Hummingbird, bee, butterfly, bat. There we go. The bat, it says, the bat is darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. So this is the death card, right? This is closing a door and opening another on the person who you were. So as I look at this card, I see that there is intuition here. You'll see the moon right there. And I also see that this bat is flying straight at me, directly at me. So it does say here that before emerging, the bat awaits for the sun to set, right, and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. I never thought of things being invisible in the daylight hours. That's kind of cool. What else do you need to know here? The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. So yeah, this person is going to be someone that you're going to meet that is going to say, yeah, I was just in a long relationship and it didn't work out, or yeah, I'm kind of newly separated and sort of headed for divorce. So it's going to be something like that. That is the person who is closing a door on who they used to be and opening up a door on who they will be going forward. Now, that can also mean that who they were is going to be different as well. So it could be someone who has closed the door on, you know, being negative and just not looking up at spirit, not connecting to spirit. Maybe they're on a spiritual path instead of a religious path, or vice versa. This is going to be your quiet strength. This person is going to have quiet strength. They are going to be very grounded, very earthy. They are going to be the person who will be your friend through thick and thin. So if you are the person who is going through this transformation, that's your ride or die right there. That's your gunshot or shotgun, I should say gunshot. That's your shotgun person, right? That's the person who's gonna ride or die with you, and they're gonna be your shotgun person. What's interesting is one is air, one is ground, so they kind of balance each other out, right? All right, that's all I have for you today on your daily grind. I am so sorry that I missed a couple days in between, but you know what? My clients who are asking for private readings, they unfortunately are, fortunately for me, are taking precedence. So that's what I was doing while I was away. And I will now put up another reading for the 11th so we can get some energies for the 11th as well. We'll try and stay ahead of the game this time. Okay, guys? If you need to know anything about this reading, It's down below in the description. Also is my email address if you need to get a hold of me, if you'd like to do a private reading. My private readings are priced down below, and that is introductory pricing until the 31st of December. This month, I am also giving you a 15-minute free reading for family or friends. So yeah, if you need more information about that, slip me an email. My email address is down there. Okay, hope you guys are having a great week, and I will be back with your December 11th. Okay, bye.